Hello, P-CCS. Today is Wednesday, March 23rd. This is Nick Brandon, Executive Director of Communications and Marketing, and you are listening to this week's LPT 3 podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Let's dive into this week's news. A healthy day starts with, a healthy breakfast. The P-CCS Food and Nutrition Services Department is excited to announce that we are shifting to provide a free breakfast in the morning to our students starting on Monday, April 4th. So this shift actually replaces the breakfast bags that were being sent home. The final breakfast bag will be sent home this week on Thursday, March 24th. This institution is indeed an equal opportunity provider, and we ask that you direct all questions about the return of breakfast to our schools to Healthy.Meals at P-CCSK12.com. A well-fed student is a student ready to learn, and we look forward to providing breakfast back in our school buildings starting on Monday, April 4th. Well, P-CCS students enjoyed a day of exploration at the recently held Girls in STEM 2022 event on the campus of Schoolcraft College. STEM enthusiastic girls participated in the annual event, which saw 5th through 8th grade girls spend a Saturday morning learning about careers in science, technology, engineering, and math fields. The day began with two P-CCS high school seniors, Kushi Samal and Claire Swisher, speaking powerfully to an auditorium of girls and their families about the importance of being comfortable with getting out of their own comfort zones, being brave, and feeling like they belong in math and science classes. And most importantly, of course, supporting each other. This was followed by students participating in coding, web design, and esports tournaments in the labs at Schoolcraft. Adult family members were also treated to a tour and information on the college application process. Thanks to our excellent partners at Schoolcraft College, and congratulations to these P-CCS students for going through this wonderful day. We ask right now that all P-CCS parents and guardians hit up the official district website at P-CCSK12.com and take a look at a letter from Michigan State Superintendent Dr. Michael F. Rice that goes into detail about the upcoming spring assessments. There's broken out information for students in grades 3 through 10, as well as students in grade 11 who will participate in the Michigan Merit Examination and its 3 required components. A very important part of the letter states that while the state supports parents in making choices for their own students, there is no acceptable way under state or federal law to allow for an opt-out process for state assessments. It also mentions that last year, requirements for the 95% participation in state assessments were waived by the U.S. Department of Education, but this is no longer the case in 2022. Students who are not assessed this year will count against their school's required 95% participation rate. You'll see in the letter you can find out more about Michigan's state assessment system by visiting michigan.gov/OEAA. And lastly, continuing with the theme of testing, tag testing for the 2022-23 school year will begin soon. The district will be communicating the exact plan for the tag test by April 29th. The test will be administered between June 16th and June 30th this summer. And just as a reminder, as of March 11th, our NWEA screening process was completed. Families of non-P-CCS students who have qualified to take the tag test have been notified. Families of current P-CCS students who have qualified were notified by email last week. We do have a presentation that explains the specifics of the P-CCS tag screening and qualification process. You can find that under the tag testing news item on the official district website. And that about wraps up this week's updates. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you so much for your continued support of Plymouth Canton Community Schools, where all students learn, prepare, and thrive.